It's Charter Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerantz. Glad you're with us. We are joined by Jeanette Mann. She is a trustee on the Pasadena Community College Board. She's also the president of the California Community College Trustees. Thank you for joining us. I want to speak with you about a task force that was set up in January that's looking to improve student success at California Community Colleges generally. Why don't you tell us about some of the recommendations?
Well, the recommendations are designed to try to help students get through quicker. So one of the recommendations are that there should be a common assessment. The way it is now, if a student goes to Citrus, they take one assessment test and maybe place there. If it goes to Pasadena, another one. So there'd be a common assessment. There would be orientation for all students, and then the student would develop an education plan, which now they don't necessarily have to do. And then they would be encouraged to complete the education plan. And this sounds, really pretty basic, but on the other end, there are many students who don't have an education plan and who have racked up maybe 130, 140 hours. You only need 60 hours to transfer.
And they may not be the right 130 hours.
Right. So, go ahead.
Yeah, along those lines, though, you want to get the students, quote, out as quickly as possible so they can start their lives or matriculate to a four-year institution. The challenge, though, is that so many sections are being cut at community colleges because of draconian, some would argue, budget cuts coming from Sacramento. So how are you balancing your desire to move students along with alacrity with their inability because of cut sections?
Well, with the cut sections, it becomes even more important. And one of the things that we're doing this at PCC, it's also recommended in the task force, is we're changing enrollment priority. The way it is now, except for a few exceptions, if a continuing student has priority on classes. So the young students who just graduated from high school often cannot get in at all. And what we're doing is we're changing that so after veterans and students with disabilities, they go the first of the line. They get the classes and they get a structured program which will move them along. The other thing is, one of the recommendations is that after a student has a certain number of units, they will no longer be eligible for Pell Grants. For BOG grants, which is the Board of Governors grant, so which pays for their fees. Because the goal is to try to, we are rationing our resources right now, and the task force debated for a year and pretty much decided that priority has to go to students working on degrees, working on transfer, working on career technical, and we don't want to shut out a whole generation of first-time students.
So if you are a high school senior matriculating to PCC, you will get classes, you will get priority?
If you are from the district. We can only do this for the students from our district. 70% of our students actually are from out of our district. So we can take our 11 high schools, our 11 feeder high schools, and we've been working with the high schools to set up a special program so that they're more ready when they come to college.
But PCC is known as one of the best community colleges in the region. So it becomes a challenge for those who want to start at PCC if they don't live in your district.
Yes, it is, and that's unfortunate. It's not that we're not taking them, it's just that we're giving students from our local high schools priority registration, and we're trying to change it so all first-year students maybe could get registration, but right now it's only district students.
How are you working with students who are having financial difficulties because the cost per unit has gone up almost double in essentially a year and a half?
Well, we have pretty complete financial aid packages.
You do.
And one of the recommendations in the task force is that part-time students be told how much financial aid they would get if they were to go to school full-time.
I see.
Because we do know from the research that full-time students complete faster and they're much more likely to finish.
Okay, Jeanette Mann, I thank you so much for joining us. She is a member of the Board of Trustees for Pasadena Community College District. I'm Brad Pomerantz. Thank you for joining us. Back to HLN.